Namaste yogis, and welcome to today's Yin Yoga class. If you're new to this space, my name is Sean, and today's Yin class has been made by a special request from one of my followers who has asked, can I make a Yin Yoga flow that incorporates the bolster? So for today's Yin practice, you'll definitely be needing your bolster, so make sure to keep one nearby. And today's practice will be over 60 minutes, and we'll be observing 4-minute holds, so 15 poses in total. So shifting into our first pose now, which will be a deer pose using the bolster. Taking the bolster, placing it in the center of the mat, running parallel. We're going to form a 90-90 shape with our legs. So one knee bending, using the shin to align with the front of the mat. Left knee is then going to bend as well. And then resting your torso onto the bolster, folding forward, left side of your cheek, pressing into the bolster, allowing yourself to slow down, abandoning any thoughts of distraction. Really feeling into that soft spinal stretch arising within the lower back. Bringing our awareness to our breath. As we breathe in, feeling the lungs expanding all the way to the top. And as we breathe out, feeling the lungs contracting, grounding ourselves in this beautiful awareness. And being present with each and every sensation that is arising. Using this yin practice as a place to really ground ourselves, to really feel into this richness of life. Very gently adding movements to the body, pressing ourselves up against the mat one by one, using our palms to give us that support. And at your own pace, shifting to the other side. So once again, with our knees forming that 90-90 shape. And then folding forward by the hip, resting our torso onto the bolster. Right side of the face now, resting gently on top. Taking as much time as you need to find the shape that feels right for you. No need to force yourself in any way, shape or form. Yin is all about observing and honoring what the body needs and respecting what the body needs. And in the shape we commit to stillness and we explore into that soft inner silence that lies within us. That beautiful silence where wisdom is born. Often in life we think that by doing more or studying more we gain knowledge, but true wisdom really comes from within, from being quiet. And just observing, being present and experiencing the reality of both the body and the mind. And so in this practice we quieten ourselves from within, slowing down and connecting. Once again, pressing ourselves up ever so mindfully, feeling into each and every movement as we transition into a figure 4 on top of the bolster. So placing the bolster in the center of the mat, sitting on top, and extending yourself outwards. Now we're going to take the left foot now, left foot coming on top of the right knee, and bringing the right knee towards your chest. And with your hands you have two options, one to grab from underneath or over the top, or if you even prefer to do this without the bolster, there's also an option for you as well, and I highly encourage you to explore what feels best for your body, to tailor this practice for yourself. And as we lie here, we bring our awareness to our left glute, feeling the fascial tissues within the space, slowly being stretched, allowing for that beautiful yin medicine to enter into this space. Really feeling into the body, observing the tranquility, the equanimity, the peacefulness, all these beautiful mental states arising and observing. Breathing in and feeling the joy of the beautiful breath expanding into us. And releasing the breath, releasing any tension, any tightness. Taking the legs back now, having a little shake from side to side here if you wish, before transitioning to the other side now. So right foot on top of left knee, and then pulling the left knee towards your chest. The more that you pull your knee as well, the deeper the stretch will be in your right glute. And just finding that sweet spot that feels right for you, not too much, not too little. Listening to the intuition of your body, of your mind. Your body knows best, and always best to honor it. In full mindfulness, we release the left knee, extending out the legs. And now we have one of two options to choose from, either extending out your legs here to a nice back stretch, or if you are needing a little bit more back support, like myself, as I do have a lower back spinal injury, just bending your knees into a supported bridge. And choosing which option feels right for you. Once again, slowing down the mind, feeling into that deep inner stillness. All the busyness of life, we abandon that in this moment. Any stresses or any worries, letting go of it. And really seizing this opportunity in this moment to really take refuge in this practice of Yin, which is always here to act as a rock, a place where we can always re-establish our mindfulness, our presence, our awareness, and to really reconnect with ourselves deeply within. Rolling onto your side with the left hip being placed on top of the bolster for a gallbladder stretch. Legs are going to extend down towards the mat. Left arm reaching up above, right arm coming over the top. Just taking your time, you may have to wiggle into the right position. The target area is the outer right hip, so feeling a gentle stretch within this space, allowing for the fascial tissues to be gently stretched as we breathe. Releasing any tension, releasing any tightness residing within this area. Allowing for both the hip and the legs to be nice and heavy. Allowing for gravity to really sink it into the mat, into the bolster. Grounding ourselves within the earth. You may notice your body could maybe resisting, and if it is, just observe it, treat it with kindness. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Maintaining our composure as we transition now to the other side, in whichever way suits you best. So once again, legs extending outwards. Arms coming over the top. Nice and straight. Nice and relaxed. Exploring that deep inner stillness that lies within you, that lies within each and every one of us. Exploring the qualities of it. Joyfulness and calmingness, the lovingness. All of these beautiful qualities that arise when we just slow down, ground ourselves into the richness of this moment. Connecting with the mat and pressing yourself upwards, taking the bolster out from underneath us. And coming into a square pose now. So right leg is going to connect on the mat, left leg is going to stack on top. Just very gently, at your own pace, folding forward, keeping the hips nice and relaxed, letting your head drop all the way down, being nice and heavy, surrendering your body to gravity, and as we feel it pulling ourselves towards the earth, allowing the spine to round, all the vertebrae and the discs, provide all of the support. And as we breathe, we feel into our glute space, the left glute. Sending the intention of loving kindness to the space. Feeling the tissues in this area slowly being stretched, slowly being pulled, allowing it to heal. There's no other place that we need to be other than right here, right now, experiencing this beautiful bliss. Feeling the breath enter as we rise our head upwards, our torso to the sky. Taking a little pause here if you wish before switching sides. So left knee, left leg connecting on top onto the mat. Right knee coming on top. And then once again, at your own pace, folding forwards. I personally like to keep my palms facing upwards to resist the urge of pulling. And allowing ourselves to fully surrender into the practice of Yin. You may notice that one side may be feeling tighter than the other.
which is perfectly fine, perfectly normal. And if that's the case for you, just be extra careful. Really embracing that deep inner silence within this very moment. Developing that one-pointedness of the mind. Feeling the body rise with the breath and falling with the breath. Developing this connection cultivating this mindfulness. Feeling the bliss of the breath expanding as we rise ourselves upwards. Taking the bolster now, placing it in the center of the mat, running parallel as we enter into a half saddle. So left leg is going to extend outwards. Right knee is going to bend. You can also use a block if you wish to prop up the bolster for a bit more support. And just at your own pace, folding backwards onto the bolster. This one can be quite a strong one for the hip flexor. So remembering to breathe, breathing. Allowing the hip flexor to release all of that tension, all of that stiffness, that tightness. And as it releases, we give permission for that beautiful pranic energy, that chi that's all around us to flow within the body. flow in and to accumulate, to energize, to restore, and to harmonize as well. Introducing movement to the body. And slowly sitting up. Taking a pause here if you wish, as it can be quite a strong pose for a lot of people. And when you're ready, switching to the other side. So left knee is going to be placed onto the mat. Keeping your foot flat here if you can. It needs to expand outwards that way, that is fine as well. Right leg is going to extend all the way out. And then once again folding back onto the bolster. Taking as much time as you need to find the shape that feels right for you. In Yin, each and every one of our bodies is so unique and so different, so how it looks for me might look different to you, so the important part is to ensure that the target area is being stretched, which in this case is the left hip flexor. And watching the breath expand, feeling the navel area rise. And then with the out breath, letting go just a little bit more. Now I invite you to bring your awareness to the joy in the breath, the really joyful quality that always exists in our breath but oftentimes is overlooked. So really feel into it. Feeling this joy expand into us, quieten us, developing that stillness within. rising ourselves upwards. Being extra careful as we exit ourselves outwards, taking the bolster now. Bolster is going to come to the side. And now entering into a child's pose. So a nice gentle pose after that strong asana. I'm just going to take this pose in silence to really give ourselves the opportunity to explore and to connect. Bring our awareness to our hands as we press ourselves up. Going to enter into a reclined butterfly. So having the soles of our feet together and very mindfully just resting back onto the mat. Now you can choose to put a few blocks under your thighs here if it feels right for you. There's a couple of options to do as well with your hands, either resting it on your stomach region, or if you want a bit more of a heart opener, you can also extend the hands up above. Really allowing ourselves to settle, feeling into our inner thigh space, our inner groin. Allowing for any tension to be let go of within this space. Watching the navel region rise and contract as well with the breath. And observe it, the quietening of the body, also quietening the mind, the interconnectedness between the two. As we practice Yin, it's such a beautiful practice because it is so silent, but at the same time so powerful. Because when we re-establish ourselves in this moment, we establish our awareness, we can integrate this into our daily life to really align ourselves with our true purpose, aligning our actions, aligning our thoughts and our speech with our authentic selves, being grounded, being able to respond accordingly to all of the chaos that life throws at us. And so it's a beautiful thing to always know that this practice is always here waiting to be that rock, to allow for any waves to crash up against, to be that strong foundation for us. Bringing our knees together, rising ourselves up ever so gently. Going to take the bolster now, placing it in the center of the mat, sitting on top. I'm going to extend the legs up into the air. Allowing yourself to relax in the hamstring space. Your legs don't need to be fully straight, but rather keeping a slight bend if you wish. Just allow them to relax. This one's a great one for the lymphatic system. And so really bringing our awareness to the sensations of our feet, our calves, our quads, our hamstrings. And almost just feeling into the energy within these spaces. Coming now into Shavasana, the option to place the bolster under your knees if you wish. And as we take rest in our final pose, I invite you to bring into your awareness something you may be grateful for. Perhaps it's family, perhaps it's friends, perhaps it's your health, maybe it's something as simple as just being alive for today, having this opportunity. Could be being a human, maybe it's a pet or an animal. Whatever it is, bring it into your awareness. Express your gratitude towards this. It's a beautiful quality to cultivate. If there's more than one thing that you wish to express gratitude for, I invite you to expand upon this. Maybe it's all of the above. Because often in life, especially in this Western world, I feel we tend to always be chasing and always wanting to acquire, but just slowing ourselves down and really taking the time to express gratitude for even the smallest things in life is really truly just a blessing and a beautiful practice that I encourage each and every one of us to do each day. Taking the bolster out from underneath, if you use the bolster. Coming up into a seated position at your own pace. And to close off the practice, I would love to invite you to join me in the chant of Om. So, placing our hands together in front of the heart space, closing down our eyes. Taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. And a breath in for Om. Om. Raising our hands to our forehead, may we have wholesome thoughts. To the lips, may we speak the truth.
and to the heart, may we act with loving kindness. From my heart to yours, Namaste.